Guiding 65th graders through a process that can take a professional artist months to accomplish cannot be easy, but Asa Jackson was up for the challenge. He and his young team would do it in 6 days.
We would go through the process of prepping our canvas. We actually used wood and glass, so we did that and sketched it all together. And it was a very interesting process because we wanted each student to actually have their hands on each piece.
You have to try your hardest. Focus. You have to be concentrated. If you mess up, don't be down about it. You can never mess up on art. Art, you can do anything.
This all came about when Asa's wife, Kira, a 5th grade social studies teacher at Hampton's Barron's Fundamental Elementary School, applied for and was awarded 2 grants that would allow the students to research and create based on some of the civil rights notables they were studying as part of their SOLs.
Students actually led the process each part of the way. They actually chose the figures. Linwood Holton, the ex-governor of Virginia, they chose him because he was known for appointing more African Americans to government positions than any other governor at that time. Maggie Walker, first female African American bank owner. They chose L. Douglas Wilder, the first African American governor. Oliver Hill, who was a civil rights activist and lawyer that played a prominent role in the Brown versus Board of Education case. Barbara Johns, a young high school student at the time who led a strike against poor conditions in her schooling, which eventually led to integrating schools. They also chose Arthur Ashe because of his role in civil rights, but also being the first prominent African-American figure within professional tennis.
Asa, a Virginia Commissioner of the Arts, is no stranger to large murals. A commissioned piece he painted of Ella Fitzgerald can be seen at 26th and Jefferson on the wall of the Brookville Apartments building in Newport News.
I remember when I did the Ella Fitzgerald mural, so many people came up to me afterwards saying, man, I didn't know she was from Newport News. I didn't know she was the first female Grammy winner. I didn't know all of these facts about her. And so I think this was a great learning tool for the students because we got to learn so much about these figures through this project.
The students' creativity was challenged during a 6-day mural workshop. They designed 6 movable mosaic installations. And as you might imagine, their love for art and the process to create it grew along the way.
Discipline is the main key because discipline is how you learn. And if you really have a heart for something, you should do it every day to get better and better.
I asked Asa how he managed to keep 60 students on task.
One thing I really stressed with all the students was we were going to take the process very seriously. Going to have lots of fun, but fun doesn't mean playing around. So I had to keep reiterating that throughout the process, but they got it. I mean, they were so serious, and their talent and how they handled the paint and how they were able to conceptualize and really work with each other it was great. At the beginning, I asked them how many of them were artists, and at first they said, it was maybe 5 or 6 in each class that were raising their hands. And then we started to talk about what art is, actually, and thinking about art in a different way, not just pictures on the wall or drawings, but actually, art being design of a building or art being the layout of a street or the design of a car or the clothing that you're wearing. And so they started to think about it in different ways, and by the end of it, all of them were saying that they're artists.
For Another View, I'm Lisa Godley.